Cardis was gracious enough to come up and spend a little bit of time with us. Thanks, Coach, for coming on. We appreciate it.
I love the coverage you guys do. We appreciate it.
Well, we love to get out there and give some promos to the kids. But, Coach, I've been meaning to not only congratulate you, but, after a year trip to the Promised Land, you come back, you have another solid season. Want to congratulate you and, just give us a nutshell about how your season's gone so far, and did you expect this coming off that big year?
We kind of had an idea that we were going to be a solid team with we only lost 2 guys off of last year's team that made that run, and the key is trying to keep them together and keep their heads out of the clouds and focused on this season and not worrying about last year.
Well, you're going into a time of the year where everything I think is pitching, Coach. How are you sitting there?
We were lucky enough to have all of our arms back from last year's team. So, our top 2 guys right now are Silas Hyde and Sal Barcalo. They've been throwing great for us. We have our shortstop, Gavin Pennell, has come in and thrown some solid innings for us. He is usually our closer, but he had a real good start the other night against St. C. We got some good young arms. We got one guy going tonight's a sophomore. So,
Coach, how do you manage your staff? You know the kids, they know you. Do you pretty much let them gauge you as far as how long they can go, like early in the year compared to now?
Yeah, we try to limit them early in the season, just coming out of the gym. We don't want anybody to go really over 80 pitches early in the season. But we spend a lot of time building them up, and these guys work at it all year long, so they're pretty prepared right out of the gates.
All their arms are strong, and you're ready to go. How about your team hitting the baseball?
Well, we're not hitting as well as we had hoped at this point, but we're doing enough to, scoring enough runs, and luckily we've had some good pitching that kind of, allowed us to score 4 or 5 runs a game and still win. But we are doing a better job of driving guys in when they're on, but early in the season that was a real problem for us.
Some good teams in the Valley, like you, Toronto, the good teams I've seen. Indian Creek, Toronto, St. Clairsville, Wheeling Park, good baseball teams. How you measuring up in your tournament draw, Coach? Have you had that yet?
No, our draw is Sunday. I saw all the records today that guys had to submit. I'm assuming we're going to be either the 1 or 2 seed. Carrollton has a really strong record right now. They have some really good arms. So some other teams in our sectional or our district now. In Division 4 that we're looking at, really. Indian Valley's tough. Cambridge has a couple good arms. There's West Holmes has a couple guys. So there's some serious competition in our district.
When you look at that field, Coach, and you move forward and you start thinking about your pitching, do you change like order or rotation or getting a guy an extra day rest? Does that come into play come tournament time, or you just go with your rotation?
We just kind of go with our rotation, dance with the date that brought you, right? We kind of
never did. I was off,
You moved around. We kind of stick with it. These guys get into the routine. They know who's going to go, and they know if they're going to be playing first or left or whatever. And at that point, that's why we spend the first 5-6 weeks of the season is preparing and knowing exactly what we got going in tournament time.
Well, you got Householder going to Marshall, I believe. Yep. I heard. He's a good ball player, but you got a couple special kids on your team. One of them being Caleb Bodo, 3-sport star.
Mm-hmm.
You can't beat that.
No, I love it when guys play multiple sports. They got the dog in them. They're going to be competitors. Bodo plays 3. Ian Starkey plays 3. Gavin Pennell plays 3. These are guys, and there's others. These guys, they're just competitors. They used to being thrown to the fire and competing when it matters.
How's your father doing?
He's doing great. He doesn't miss a game. He's my number one critic. Ask me why I don't bunt, why I don't steal in certain situations after the game. But
you tell him you ain't Charlie Watt, man. You moved heads, right?
Right. But he raised myself and my 2 older brothers on the game, and we've just always been around it, and we're fortunate that he's still around and coming to check us out all the time.
Oh, he's a good man. He coached Wintersville. Babe Ruth when Stanley, I remember, was pitching and playing first base.
Yeah. He's been around coaching ball since probably 1975 or so, somewhere around there.
And he hasn't stopped.
No, he hasn't stopped. He's still coaching me. So.
Good job.
Yep.
Hey, Coach, we appreciate your time. if somebody asked me to do a pregame interview, I'd tell them where to go, but I appreciate your courtesy.
No, I appreciate what you guys do. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Good luck to you. We'll see you down the road.
Appreciate it.
All right. Okay, that's Coach Mike Caudice for Indian Creek Redskins here, gracious enough to come up and spend a little bit of time with us as we move forward with this game. Today's game and all games brought to you by Rawson's Mulch and More, Poe Financial Services, Berryman Chemicals, Electrico, it's electric, Capital Recovery Systems, the O Patio and Pub on Lane, Brooke County Schools, the place to be. Corey Winget, Bear Wealth Management, IBW 246, Hauser Furniture, Franciscan University, SVRTA, Mosty Funeral Home, Steel Wolf Funeral Home, Barrel Toyota, our good buddy Brad Pavlik, Ed Sports, Brian Radokovich, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Water Transport, Tri-State Mobile Audiology. We're going to have Dr. Megan Presley here with us in a little bit. Ohio Motor Group, Jefferson County Health Department, First Westminster Church, Convenient Food Mart, Everhard Bow Funeral Home, Marcino Enterprises, M&M Hardware, Valley Converting, First Christian Church, Dr. Nate Freeman, Dr. Jagala of Ohio Valley Vision, Jacob & Sons Meats in Martins Ferry, Raji Home Improvement, Express Car Wash, Best Western at Franciscan Square, West Banco, Hood's Pharmacy, Dr. John Figgle, Naples Spaghetti House, Anthony Mining Company, Village Sleep Center, Steve's Fish and Chips, Josephine's Carryout, Lancia Villa Royale, National Colloid Company, Blakemore Insurance, The Harpin Habit, Rakiski McCune, Blair Risovich, Cinna Strength and Fitness Center. You got it there. We'll be right back with our Capital Recovery Systems pregame report.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890.
This game is brought to you by Express Wash Touchless Car Wash on Sunset and Express Care Car Wash in Wintersville. They're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whatever your schedule, you can be sure to get your vehicle clean at either of these two convenient locations. Car cleaning made easy. Express Wash and Express Care Car Wash is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Looking for your dream home in the Ohio Valley? Cedar One Realty is here to help. Our expert agents know the local market inside and out. From cozy bungalows to spacious family homes, we've got options for every budget. Trust us to guide you home. Call Cedar One Realty today, 740-264-7131, or visit our website, cedaronerealty.com. Your future awaits.
Capital Recovery Systems, headquartered in Columbus, is an exclusive government debt collection agency. Their primary focus lies in local government collections, with a specialty in recovering delinquent court cases, parking tickets, and taxes. If you have any outstanding debts related to local government matters, Capital Recovery Systems may be able to assist you in resolving them. Remember, they're dedicated to both financial recovery and maintaining a positive reputation for their clients. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
There's a good chance if you're from the Ohio Valley, you'll remember Brad Pavlik from his days as a crusader at Catholic Central High School. And his name will bring back some great memories. These days, Brad's a big supporter of all area local high school teams. Well, here's a reminder that Brad now manages Barrel Toyota and Barrel Ford. And he'll be glad to see you, whether you're looking for a car or just dropping by to say hello. A hometown favorite at two great hometown stores. Get a hometown deal from Brad Pavlik at Barrel Toyota in Cranberry Township and Barrel Ford in Zelienople.
Blakemore Insurance Agency is exclusive to the senior market. We represent a variety of Medicare supplements or Medicare Advantage plans. giving us the ability to offer some of the most competitive products from the top insurance companies in our country. Our loyalty lies with you, our customer, not the insurance company. Many of today's seniors are completely overwhelmed with turning 65 and going on to Medicare. Call Blakemore Insurance Agency today for more information. 304-723-0909. Blakemore Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
For reliable comfort all year round, trust Arisich Heating and Cooling in Wellsburg. Serving the Ohio Valley with decades of experience, Arisich offers expert installation, repair, and maintenance for all your heating and air conditioning needs. Their dedicated team goes above and beyond to ensure your home or business stays comfortable, no matter the season. Experience quality service, honest pricing, and fast response times. Choose Arisich Heating and Cooling, where your comfort is our top priority. Call today for a free estimate. 304-737-0951. That's 304-737-0951, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Can you go for an unbeatable deal on your next car or truck? Visit Steeltown Pre-Owned Auto Sales at 3135 Main Street in Weirton. Discover a wide selection of quality pre-owned vehicles, each thoroughly inspected for your peace of mind. Whether you're searching for a reliable sedan or a rugged truck, our friendly team is here to help you find the perfect fit at a price you'll love. Drive home happy. Visit Steeltown Pre-Owned Auto Sales today.
In Steubenville, Signs Limited transforms visions into vibrant realities. From eye-catching billboards to custom storefronts, we craft signs that speak. Our team blends creativity with precision, ensuring your message shines bright. Elevate your brand, attract attention, and let your identity stand out. Choose Signs Limited, where your ideas take shape.
Are you looking for high-quality mulch and aggregates for your landscaping needs? Look no further than Rawson's Mulch and More. Serving the Ohio Valley and tri-state area, Rawson's delivers top-notch products right to your doorstep. From decorative stone to mulch and more, Rawson's has got you covered. Don't settle for less. Choose Rawson's Mulch and More for all your landscaping needs. Call 740-632-7742 to place your order today.
We think that we can take our will and change the mind of God. It's the other way around. God wants us to change our mind to agree with Him in His Word. You know what that takes? That takes that four-letter word that nobody wants to say, not even in the church. And I'm going to say it today. It's a curse word for some of you. It's called work. W-O-R-K. It takes work. Taking the Word of God and working on your own life. But we are so accustomed of passing the buck, of casting blame. And we don't take the personal accountability, nor do we have the self-awareness to understand what the Word of God actually says.
Join Pastor Nate Freeman and the congregation at First Christian Church, Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. at 220 North 4th Street, Steubenville, Ohio.
Looking for a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle? Ohio Motor Group has you covered. Visit us in Steubenville, Bridgeport, or online. We've got cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit every budget and lifestyle. Bad credit? No problem. We offer guaranteed credit approval. If we can't approve you, no one can. Check out our inventory online at ohiomotorgroup.com or stop by one of our locations today. Drive away in your dream car.
Calling all sports fans looking for the ultimate game day experience. Check out the O, Patio and Pub on Lane, your go-to spot for pregame excitement. It's a 5-minute walk from the iconic OSU football stadium and the Schottenstein Center. Join us for the best pregame parties for football, basketball, and concerts. Enjoy the best wood-fired pizza and marinated baked, then deep-fried wings with all your favorite sauces. Our rich history in Ohio State's campus and culture spans 30 years, with a deep-rooted love for home reflected in our logo featuring the Star of Steubenville. So whether you're visiting family, catching up with friends, or heading to an event around OSU, stop by the O Patio and Pub on Lane. Embrace the spirit of the Valley and the thrill of the game with us. We are proud supporters of all Ohio Valley sports teams, so visit us at 123 Lane Avenue, Columbus.
WIDA Law Offices can ably represent your interests in real estate and business transactions, probate matters, and personal injury cases. Please visit WIDA Law Offices' website at guidalawfirm.com or call them at 304-748-1213.
Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly. Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly. Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Back here at the Crimson Complex, we got our gun bar heating and cooling and refrigeration ground rules going on here with Coach Fred Hetherington, Coach Mike Cottis from Indian Creek, and the two umpires. I believe one's Paul Kearns. Not sure the other one. We get the name, we'll let you know. We're going to move forward here, Philly, with our Capital Recovery Systems pregame report, but I think we're going to have a national anthem.
I believe that's coming here.
So
lining up.
Let's break for the national anthem, and we'll be right back with our Capital Recovery Systems pregame report. This is Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Imagine a vibrant hub where education meets wellness, a place where students and community members thrive together. At the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center, we're not just envisioning this future, we're building it. With partnerships that unlock resources and opportunities, we're addressing healthcare needs and cultivating talent. Join us in creating a healthier, brighter tomorrow.
Ohio Valley Sports Online and the Franciscan University want to thank one of our proud Barron sponsors, Dr. John Figgle, MD. Thank you, Dr. Figgle, for sponsoring this broadcast.
Looking for your dream home in the Ohio Valley? Cedar One Realty is here to help. Our expert agents know the local market inside and out. From cozy bungalows to spacious family homes, we've got options for every budget. Trust us to guide you home. Call Cedar One Realty today, 740-264-7131, or visit our website, cedaronerealty.com. Your future awaits.
Hauser Furniture prices and in-store financing won't be beat. Sofas starting at $4.99, recliners starting at $2.89, sectionals starting at $9.99, complete bedroom suite starting at $6.99, complete dinette set starting at $2.89, carpet with padding and installation as low as $2.89 per square foot. Hausers will absolutely not be undersold.
Hausers has it. Hausers has it all.
We're back here at the Crimson Complex with our Capital Recovery System pregame report. Ray Suckles along with Phil Rujak and Tony Two Sandwiches Lelly back in action after his hiatus to the Promised Land. He went back to the old country, see Uncle Joe, but now he's back here and we're ready to go. Phil, you got a good ball club here with Indian Creek. I mean, coming in off a outstanding last year run, and Mike Carter's got them going again.
15-3 on the season, Ray. These two teams met back on in May, and Indian Creek won that game early May, and they just a couple of weeks ago or so. And Indian Creek won that game 4-1. Indian Creek comes in winners of four of their last five. Big Red coming in at 8-10, a down year for the Big Red. They're 4-3 in their last seven, so they've been playing decent ball as of late. This should be a good one. One of the premier players in the Valley here on the Indian Creek team, Ty Householder, leads them offensively in about every category. 5'11" batting average, 26 runs, 23 hits, 15 extra base hits, 4 homers. He's walked 10 times, only struck out once, Ray, 17 stolen bases in 62 plate appearances. So he's a special one, headed to Marshall to play for Rich Donnelly's son at Marshall down there, the head coach of the Thundering Herd.
Yeah, Timmy Donnelly and the Thundering Herd got him going on here. As you said, Phil, Indian Creek coming in, solid ball club. Mike Cottis has done a heck of a job with that program. Really looking forward to seeing them in action. We tried to catch them 3 or 4 times this year, but it's been a very wet spring for us here, as well as Freddie Hetherington. As you said, I mean, Big Red, in my opinion, Phil, just can't put hits together. They get 6-7 hits, but they're all scattered. Right. So let's see if they can do something different here. Well, I'm sorry, Phil. We're going to try and get you the Capital Recovery System starting lineup as we go on. But here's Phil Rujak with the play-by-play.
Ray, you have 2 premier freshmen here that are playing on the left side of the infield for the Big Red, too. The guys to watch for the next couple of years is Royal Mayo at shortstop and third baseman A.J. Borsch. Again, Commissioner Eric Timmons' first pitch of the day is strike 1.
A little slow curve there.
Ty Householder the leadoff batter for the Indian Creek Redskins. Nolan Blackburn on the mound for the Big Red. And fouled off to the right side, Ty Householder. Ty Householder, the center fielder, followed by Hunter Rusnick, Sal Barkalow, Silas Hyde, Gavin Panal, Dom DiGratola, Stan Amos, Caleb Bodo, and Ian Starkey. James Brothers is on the mound, and he'll be the flex player today for the Indian Creek Redskins. Timeout called by Householder. Again, Householder, a very exciting player, leads his team in many, many categories. A .511 batting average. That's pretty special. And he whacks one out in the left center field. That's going to get down. Diving forward is Crozier. He can't get it. It's going to get to the wall and into the second base with a Raji Home Improvement extra base hit is Ty Householder with a double to start the game.
Just out of the reach of a diving Crozier, but Householder hit the ball solid into the gap to get things going for Creek here. We'll remind everybody this first inning is brought to you by McCarthy's Irish Pub. We're going to give away them tickets. Still time to join, but we'll talk about that between innings.
And we have Hunter Rusnick now. Rusnick, the catcher, comes up at .348 on the season. And he's going to take strike one over the outside corner. No ball, one count strike, or no ball, one strike count to Rusnick. Checks the runner, does Blackburn at second base, trying to keep him close as Mayo. In the ground, blocked by a very solid catcher, Cale Simmons for the Big Red. 1-1 count now to Rusnick.
Nice weather.
Boy, it is a beautiful, beautiful
weather, man.
Day.
It turned out nice. A lot of rain, but today we got a good one.
Takes ball two ball, one count strike now to Rusnick. Householder not able to get a great lead off second base, but once the infielders have to go, your shortstop's going to have to get back in that hole to protect it. He's going to get off the base, and that's what he does. He'll watch ball three coming through. 3 balls, 1 strike now. And a short fly ball to short center field. In comes Crozier and makes the catch for out number 1. Wasn't sure if he was going to get there, Ray, but he ended up getting there to make the catch.
Good closing speed by Crozier. It was good to talk to Mike Cottis before the game, and he got to talk about his father, Stanley. Got 3 boys in that Cottis family. All solid baseball players, solid men. Just a reflection of their father, Stanley Cottis. Good man.
Now the first baseman, Sal Barkalow. Barkalow knobs one to the second baseman. Up and pulls off the bag. Did he get back?
Great recovery by Simmons.
Did he call him safe or out?
Called him out, I believe.
I didn't quite catch. I pulled him off the bag, did the second baseman,
he's safe.
Sabro, and Miles Cooper unable to get his foot back on the bag before the speedy Barkalow gets down the field. So an E4, and that's going to move the runner to third base with only 1 out instead of 2 outs. Big difference. Now Silas Hyde, the designated hitter, will come to the plate. Hyde, the lefty batter.
And then Creek on the attack here in the first inning.
See if they put Barkalow in motion. Has a good lead out around the circle, beyond the circle. Good job by Simmons to knock it down, but Barkalow is going to get to second base via the wild pitch. Householder unable to move from third because Simmons knocked the ball down and kept it in front of him. But Barkalow able to get in scoring position. Hyde with 2 out there on the pond now. And he'll check his swing for ball 2. 2 ball, no strike count to the number 3 hitter, or the number 4 hitter, Silas Hyde, the designated hitter today. High pop up in the infield.
See if it's playable. It's going to get into the parking lot.
A little bit of wind we have, carried it out. It got out. Actually, the wind's going the other way. I don't know. The wind's kind of swirling. It's going back and forth, so that might have got up in the
flag's moving. Old Glory got a nice gale going there.
Yep. But out of play, so he gets to do it again. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's going to be high for a 3-1 count now on Silas Hyde. On deck, Gavin Pinal.
So what do we got left to right here, Phil? We got Borsch, Mayo, Fabro, and Cooper in the infield for the Big Red. Simmons behind the plate. Nolan Blackburn on the mound. We will get a walk, and they're all jammed up, Philly, and Indian Creek on the move early.
In the outfield is Brendan Dobrev, Landon Crozier, and Maddox Gullin.
I want to say hello to my girl, Karen Morrison, on the Ohio Valley Sports Online. Very, very loyal viewers in our audience today. I want you to join Karen Moe in our over 8,000 followers, 10,000 followers. We're on the move. 10,000 followers. Join us. Check us out on Facebook and YouTube. Go ahead and hit subscribe. It's free. You'll be notified each and every time we go live. Join Karen Moe as one of our 10,000 followers.
Gavin Pinal takes inside, ball 2. Bases jammed with Indian Creek Redskins. 1 out here in the top of the first. Blackburn on the mound for the Big Red. Pinal, 2-0 count. Swings and he misses it. The next delivery by Blackburn. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Pinal, the shortstop, batting .310 on the campaigns. Mike Cotta said we're not hitting like we wanted to or like we thought we would, but they're doing just enough to win 15 games. Swing and a miss, strike 2 by Pinal, one of the 3 sport athletes on this Indian Creek Redskin baseball team.
Boy, that's something special these days. I'll tell you that. You get a kid to play 3 sports.
Yeah, it doesn't happen too often. They got 3 or 4 of them on this team. Bodo, Barkalow. And a called strike 3.
Ooh, the electric goes in action here.
So a strikeout.
It's electric.
In a very good position for Blackburn. That makes it that's the second out of the inning, and now Dom DiGratola will come up with 2 outs and the bases loaded. DiGratola, first pitch hitting to right field. High sky. Gullin gets under it. And it's out number 3, and the Redskins are going to they're going to leave the bases loaded. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 3 left. At the end of 1/2 inning of play, your score: Indian Creek nothing. Big Red coming to bat, and Ray, we're going to keep it here and talk about our first inning sponsor, who is also the sponsor of the Pirate Ticket Pirate Ticket giveaway promotion, McCarthy's Irish Pub on University Boulevard.
Yeah, you got about 3 or 4 innings to go ahead and still in the comment, whether it's on YouTube or on Facebook, in the comment, hit tickets to enter our draw. We got about 25 entries that we're going to draw from here in about the 5th inning. Just a random draw. The first game is the Reds Pirates, Wednesday, May 21st at 12:35, and the second game is the Astros Pirates on Wednesday, June 4th at 6:40. 2 tickets, good seat, sponsored by McCarthy's Irish Pub in the Harp and the Habit on University Boulevard in Steubenville, Ohio. We want to thank Chris McCarthy for his generosity and helping out Ohio Valley Sports Online, and it's a way for us to keep our audience engaged in what we're trying to do. So we want to welcome you now in these first 3 innings. We're going to draw the winner in the 5th inning. So in these first,
we want to thank our audience for being loyal watchers.
Absolutely, Phil. I mean, you cannot take any of that for granted. We didn't get from 2,500 viewers in our reorganization just over a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years, to get to 10,000. Without faithful listeners, we've had some great games we've had a chance to follow, and we're proud to bring it to you. This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, the Sports Authority. Ray Suckarts, Phil Rujak, and Tony Lully here with you today from the Crimson Complex on top of the hill behind Kroger's.
Royal Mayo going to lead off for the Big Red. The freshman shortstop, going to be already a good one, going to be a really good one, I believe. Mayo takes pitch number 1 for strike. whoever gets to go to the Pirate game, they're going to see a new manager for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Derek Shelton relieved of his duties today by the Pirates. I think that's the least of their problems.
How about get some players?
Yeah. Maybe the GM and the owner need to go next.
The owner, I'm not going to say nothing. A little frustration. But
I know, I'm with you. I'm frustrated.
The Buccos, man,
I do too.
You had to expect that something was going to help what happened with Derek Shelton.
Yeah. The manager's always the fall guy in this situation, at least the first one. 2-ball, 2 counts. 2-ball, 2 strike count now to Royal Mayo. Mayo, Maddox Golan, Matt Fabro, Nolan Blackburn, A.J. Borsch, Miles Cooper. And linebacker grounded back up the middle off the bag and into center field. And Mayo aboard with base hit number 1 for the Big Red tonight.
Well, good to get the leadoff hitter on, freshman Royal Mayo. He can run well. He's at first. I'll tell you something. Here's the big satisfaction for me. Here's seeing Maddox Golan go from 8 in the batting order to 2. Every game we've had, he's had 2 hits, Phil.
Well, you know what? You got to love this kid. He was part of the basketball team. Didn't get to play a whole lot. Didn't start, but never complained. Sat there, did his job. But when he went in, he hustled, and he's part of the baseball team now. Rewarded with a spot in the number 2 spot in the lineup.
Absolutely, he comes from good people. His dad, Mike, his mother, Leslie. I mean,
great kid.
Yeah, 2 beautiful people. Michael, historic, what he's done in baseball in his lifetime.
2-ball count. 2-ball count now to Maddox Golan, the left-handed batter.
He's a family as well.
Yeah, hard to believe that these guys are. He's ready to graduate now. Mayo has a nice lead at first base. 2-0 count, and it's fouled back by Golan. Just got enough of it to foul it off. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Finishing off the 7-batter, Cale Simmons, followed by Landon Crozier, and then Brendan Dobroff for the Big Red and Fred Hetherington.
Mayo, big lead out here, trying to get out to the cut.
Yeah, he had
a lot of attention to him.
And Brothers throws over to first base, making sure he doesn't get too big a lead. Mayo, a lot of speed at first base. Golan going to foul it off the opposite way, out of play. You know, Ray, when you get guys with speed on the base paths, that really puts a lot of stress on the defense, and you know, a lot of things happen when you have some speed.
Yeah, looking at the flag, Phil, it's blowing in, but it's going left to right as well, so it is moving. Golan, another hit. So all he does is hit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, a nice shot right over the second baseman. Nothing elaborate, nothing fancy, but all it is a base hit, and 2 guys on, nobody out now for the Big Red. And here comes Matt Fabro. Fabro at second base today. We've seen him pitch a couple of gems for the Big Red this year.
First inning, as we said, brought to you by McCarthy's Irish Pub. Go ahead and try and get them Pirate tickets.
Brothers, first pitch, up high, ball 1. Shortstop Pinal trying to keep Mayo close to the bag. Golan with a nice lead off first base, out of beyond the cut. Fouled back against the screen for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Matt Fabro. Fabro, the junior. And a swing and a miss by Fabro on pitch on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Matt Fabro, the junior second baseman. Brothers looks the runner at second base. Delivers outside. Fills the count up, or evens the count at 2-2. Opt to have a little powwow with his pitcher, Hunter Rusnick, the catcher. Back behind the plate again, Rusnick, the junior. Brothers out of the stretch, looks the runner back at second. And a shot to right field, going to be fouled down the line. And that's going to leave the count even at 2-2. Back up to do it again. Matt Fabro, brothers, the sophomore pitcher for Indian Creek. Runners on first and second, nobody out here at the bottom of the first, no score. And a shot into right field, short right field, and that's going to fall in front of Bodo. A base hit coming around is Mayo, and he's going to score. The ball gets away from the catcher, Rusnick, and here comes the second runner, and he's going to be out at the plate. Goulin trying to score when the ball got away from the catcher, but a good bounce back to Rusnick, and Rusnick able to get it to Brothers, and Brothers puts the tag on Goulin.
Number 13.
And that's the first out of the inning, but the Big Red does draw first blood as they score the first run, and into second base goes Fabro on the throw in, an RBI for Matt.
Absolutely. The ball goes to the wall, which was far enough to score, but it went too hard, Philly. It come right back off to the catcher, and Brothers covering at home plate makes the easy tag.
Yeah, it was a perfect bounce back to Rusnick, and Rusnick able to get it right to Brothers at the plate, and he was able to put the tag down on Maddox Goulin. Good job. I mean, good aggressive play setting him. They had to have a perfect play, and they did get the perfect play, did New Creek. Second base is Fabro, one out now. Nolan Blackburn trying to help himself. Blackburn, the pitcher today. Swings and takes a nice big cut there and comes up empty. 1 ball, 2 strikes on.
That was a hardy cut there, Philly, I'll tell you that. He was looking for extra bases. Nice lead at second.
Borsch on deck. Brothers just missed the outside, maybe a little bit high. Brings the count even to 2-2. Runner on second is Fabro. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. I'll get it right. 1-0, Big Red with the lead. A little bit high. Fills the count up at 3-2 now. Blackburn, full count. Brothers, from the stretch, takes a look at second base. Delivers, and it's called strike 3. Blackburn was headed down to first base, but the umpire said, nope, that one caught the strike zone.
Number 3.
And that's
AJ Borsch.
It's electric strikeout for James Brothers.
Got him by surprise. Nolan Blackburn thought he had ball 4.
Out number 2, and that brings up A.J. Borsch, the other freshman. I think these two are going to be pretty good for Freddie Hetherington. Swing and a miss by Borsch on that pitch. The ball's 1 strike. A.J. Borsch, grandson of our good friend Danny DiCarlo.
Oh, yeah.
And Borsch takes high and outside, ball 1, evens the count at 1-1. Brothers. Inside, ball 2. Good job by Rusnick to keep the ball in front of him.
For the game, in our pregame interview with Mike Cardis, Philly, he had a lot of confidence in his team, a lot of confidence in his arms, feels that he's in a good position. That means a lot whenever your coach at this time of the year, really likes what his team's doing.
And ball 3 taken by Borsch. Ray, it helps, too. They got to the semifinals last year. That's a big boost for this team because they know what to expect. So
they were young. They only lost 2 players.
If you get there, you get lucky enough to get there again, that you might be able to do some damage, a little bit more damage than you did last year. Fouled back to fill the count up at 3-2. AJ
Biggert, on the other hand, they're coming in just to try and make a name and maybe be spoiler. Whereas Indian Creek goes in, you heard Coach Carter say he figured he'd be a 1 or 2 seed.
And ball forward taken by Borsch. First walk of the day by Brothers.
That's Big Red with 3 hits in the inning, so we haven't seen that all year.
Right back to back to back, so yeah.
That's been the big bugaboo, in my opinion, for Big Red is, they get 7-8 hits in the game, but, usually scattered.
And Miles Cooper will come to the plate now, the first baseman. Cooper, the senior. Takes strike one, then swings and misses for strike two. 0-2 count now on Cooper. First and second occupied for the Big Red. Fabro on second, and after drawing the walk, A.J. Borsch on first. 2 outs here at the bottom of the first. 1-0 Big Red with the lead. Looking to add to it, Cooper fouls it off to the right side. Count stays at 0-2. Yeah, and Big Red, 8-10, mediocre record, but they can beat anybody on any given day if they can put it together. They have talent on this team. Fly ball to the right side, out of play. Giving chase is Barkalow, but he can't get there, obviously. Ball falls out of play, and once again Cooper stays alive at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes.
Wind has not slowed down, Phil. It's been steady. Old Glory stretched out. We got a good breeze coming in now. Look straight in.
Foul to the right side again, out of play by Cooper.
Sorry we can't get you the umpire. Other umpire's name. Don't recognize him.
Yeah, I think Paul Kearns is behind the plate, but I'm not sure who the base umpire is. Little chopper down third, and it's going to be a foul ball.
So Cooper staying alive, fouling some off, trying to get his pitch.
A lot of pitches. It's got to be about 6 or 7 pitches now that Cooper's seen. And the more pitches a batter sees in an at-bat, you see the whole repertoire of pitches, the more opportunity or the better chance you have to get a hit or to expect what's coming. He lines it down the right field side. Foul again, out of play. Cooper keeps spoiling that 0-2 pitch. Wearing out Fabro, heading back to second base. Runners will be off with the crack of the bat. And again, pitch a little wild, and one more time, Rusnick there to block the pitch. And again, that 90 feet may not seem like a lot, but it means so much to keep those guys from getting.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, a good backstop as a catcher, man, is just so crucial to a pitcher. Puts his mind at ease, and he can throw what he wants. The electric goes, strikes again.
And taken for strike 3, and that's going to end the inning for the Big Red. But they scored 1 run on 3 hits. There were no errors, and there were 2 left on base at the end of 1 inning of play. Your score, Steubenville Big Red 1, Indian Creek 0. We'll be back with more after this.
For reliable comfort all year round, trust Arisich Heating and Cooling in Wellsburg. Serving the Ohio Valley with decades of experience, Arisich offers expert installation, repair, and maintenance for all your heating and air conditioning needs. Their dedicated team goes above and beyond to ensure your home or business stays comfortable, no matter the season. Experience quality service, honest pricing, and fast response times. Choose Arisich Heating and Cooling, where your comfort is our top priority. Call today for a free estimate. 304-737-0951. That's 304-737-0951, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Barium and Chemicals, operating since 1916, has consistently set high standards in the production of various chemical compounds. Their unwavering commitment to quality has propelled them forward. So, if you're in need of industrial chemicals, remember Barium and Chemicals. Barium and Chemicals is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What?
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Get someone who actually can help. Contact State Farm agent Casey Johnson today.
7, 8, and 9 coming back for the Indian Creek Redskins. Stan Amos, Caleb Bodo, and Ian Starkey here to start the second inning.
Got Tom Teak Mort, younger brother of the infamous, God rest his soul, Joe Mort, coaching first base, longtime baseball coach in the area. Mike Cott is coaching third, fly ball.
And that's going to be caught by the center fielder Crozier. He covers a lot of ground out there.
Quick, he's quick.
I'm telling you, Ray. So that was high hit fly ball. So fly ball to center field for the first out in the bottom or the top of the second inning here for the Redskins.
Second inning brought to you by the Steubenville Country Club. Coach John Denholm, club pro out there. I want to welcome him in our audience. Thank him for everything he does. He does everything except improve my golf game. Dan Vogel makes them holes too hard out there, setting them holes.
I think Dan, does he find out when you're coming?
He sends me pictures of where the holes are at, and I still can't get the ball to the pin. He says, "Raymond, here's where the pins are at, in the middle all day today."
Here you go.
I'm still right and left.
I'm trying to help you out. That's okay. You can't be good at everything, Ray. You're good at a lot of
Steubenville Country Club.
Caleb Bodo with a 1-2 count now. Bodo, another one of those three-sport athletes for Mike Cottis. Mike, most coaches love three-sport athletes.
Just like I think he said the key words. They got fight in them. They're ready to play. They got a little bit of dog in them.
A little bit of dog in them. 2-2 count into the ground. Blackburn lost that one coming out. It bounced in front of the plate. Fills the count up at 3-2 now for Caleb Bodo. Bodo having a little bit of an off year at the plate, 212, but he does so many things well on the field, in right field. And a shot by Bodo, high fly ball into center field. Crozier camps under it, and that's going to be out number 2 for Blackburn and Big Red.
So Blackburn only giving up one hit here as we move into the second inning, brought to you by the Steubenville Country Club.
Ian Starkey checks in at 290 on the season for Indian Creek, the number 9 hitter, playing left field for Mike Cottis. Ball low, 1-0 count now to Starkey.
I mean, does anybody take more vacations than Dan Vogel? I mean, seriously.
Well, he's on assignment. He's working for the government. They have him down there checking how many grains of sand are on each square foot of the beach.
Trying to get that Rangers job down in Hilton Head.
And a chopper to third base foul. Starkey gets just enough of that one to knock it foul. Way out in front. 2 balls, 1 strike now.
Wind has shifted again. My goodness, the flag.
Coming straight in. High pop fly in the infield. Royal Mayo calls for it, takes it, and that's out number 3 on the pop-up to shortstop. For the Indian Creek Redskins in the second inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Your score at the end of 1.5. Big Red 1, Creek nothing. Back after this.
Imagine a vibrant hub where education meets wellness, a place where students and community members thrive together. At the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center, we're not just envisioning this future, we're building it. With partnerships that unlock resources and opportunities, we're addressing healthcare needs and cultivating talent. Join us in creating a healthier, brighter tomorrow.
Calling all young athletes. Join the Edge Sports program in Steubenville, Ohio, where we build champions on and off the court. From basketball to golf, Edge Sports offers top-notch coaching and a supportive community for kids of all ages. Edge Basketball provides skill development, competitive play, and Christian values. Edge Golf offers expert coaching and state-of-the-art facilities. Sign up today and be a part of a program that promotes athletic excellence and personal growth. Visit EdgeSportsOV.com or call 740-282-4591 for more information. Edge Sports, building Christian values through competitive sports.
We're back here at the Crimson Complex. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error for Big Red. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for Indian Creek. We go to the bottom of the second.
Defensively for the Creek, around the infield, Dom DiGratola at third, Gavin Penal at short, Stan Amos at second, Sal Barkalow at first. In the outfield, Ian Starkey, Ty Householder, and Caleb Bodo left to right. Hunter Rusnick behind the plate, and of course James Brothers on the mound. And that's going to bring up the Big Reds' number 12, Cale Simmons, the number 7 hitter catcher for the Big Red. Does a great job behind the plate for Freddie Hetherington. Brothers delivers ball 1. I'd like to take this time to say hello and best wishes to my good friends Dennis and Denise Paulsick. It's Deanna Bell. She's an assistant principal at Big Red. Her parents and Dennis in the hospital having some surgery tomorrow. So I hope everything goes well, and wish him well and wish he and Denise well.
I'll wish him well. I know he had brain surgery a couple of weeks ago. They found a little Tweety bird in there.
And taking strike 1 on the 2-0 count now makes it 2-1.
Everybody who's listened in heard me say it 100 times about Paulsick, what he did to us, St. Anthony Hawks.
He could be a thorn in your side on the basketball court.
Oh, he was. He was. He ruined my dreams and a lot of other St. Anthony Hawks, but that's a story for another day. Wish him well, though.
Yeah. Taken for strike 2, now fouled out of play. 2-2 count now. To the catcher, Cale Simmons of the Big Red. Brothers with 2 strikeouts on the day, has walked 1 as well. Those strikeouts caught looking, called third strike. That one fouled away by Simmons. A lot of foul balls here by the Big Red.
Can't catch up to him, it seems.
Yeah. Back out of play.
Big Red swinging the bat, though, here, surprisingly. I tell you, very aggressive for 2 innings.
Simmons fouls it off again. 2-2 count. 3 hits for the Big Red. 3 consecutive singles. Back in the first inning.
People, if you want a chance at them Pirate tickets, go ahead and check it in. 4th inning, we're going to check the first game. 5th inning, we'll check the second game. We'll draw out the winners and announce them. Get the tickets on Saturday from Tony Two Sandwiches at the Harp and the Habit, McCarthy's Irish Pub on University Boulevard, 1 o'clock. That's where the winners will go to pick up their tickets.
Simmons, 2-2 pitch. Grounded to second base, taken by Amos. Throw over to first, Barkalow. And the 4-3 put out for out number 1 here in the bottom of the second inning.
Number 8, Landon Crozier.
Got to bring up Landon Crozier. The center fielder covers a lot of ground in center field. A lot of speed, Landon Crozier. Batting in the 8-hole today. Brothers. Fouled back, out of play for strike 1. Indian Creek checks in at 15-3. Big Red at 8-10. But when you play this game, you throw the records out because these two rivals play tough against one another year in and year out. Grounded down to third base. Nice throw across.
Ball hit hard.
Good job by DiGratola to get it to Barkalow. So a 5-3 put out for out number 2. And that's going to bring up Brendan Dobrev, the left fielder, number 9 hitter for the Big Red.
See if he bunts. Third baseman up.
Indian Creek's expecting it, and he did square around to bump it, pulled it back for ball 1. DiGratola is expecting it, Coach. Good call. Was charging in. He is way in on the grass.
Trying to get it down first, trying to bunt it down the first base side.
That's going to be fouled back to the screen on the bunt attempt. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Barkalow kind of hanging around the dirt area of the infield. Dobrev's going to bunt again and gets it up in the air. Going to be caught by Brothers for the third out. Pop up to the pitcher. That's 3 outs for the Big Red here in the bottom of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. You're watching high school baseball on the Ohio Valley Sports Authority, Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Electric O from Weirton, West Virginia, is your trusted partner for all electrical needs. Whether residential or commercial, our expert team delivers reliable, efficient, and safe solutions. We pride ourselves on top-notch service and customer satisfaction. Choose Electric O for quality you can count on, lighting up your world with excellence.
Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Are you looking for encouragement? Join our First West family for an uplifting message of hope. Whether you're looking for a thriving youth program, an inspiring Bible study, or a senior community group, there is a place for you at First West. Sunday morning worship in Children's Church begins at 10:45. Stay connected with us. Follow us on Facebook or visit our website, firstwestminster.org. We hope to see you soon. Love God and love others.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing.
We're back here at the Crimson Complex. Top of the third, this third inning brought to you by First Christian Church of Steubenville. Dr. Nate Freeman, pastor. He expresses the word as good as anybody.
Yeah, he delivers a lot of really positive and inspiring messages.
He's strong, man. Love Nate Freeman.
Taken for strike 1. His dad was such a Big Red. Such a booster. You say Nate, you say Freeman, and it's like a synonymous with Big Red.
Well, I'll tell you, 2 people passed away from both local high schools that I know of.
Yes.
Steubenville Catholic Central and Leo Lanigan.
Boy, that guy bled blue and gold.
And funny story about them two in Steubenville Big Red, Nate Freeman.
Inside, 3 balls, 1 strike.
Central has not had a 50-50 draw since Leo passed away. And when Nate passed away, it's the first thing I noticed at the Big Red game. No 50-50, fly ball, left field, way back.
Is it fair or foul? Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Householder, the leadoff hitter, Ty, aiming for home run number 5, but fouled ball.
He got all of it.
Yes, he did. It's amazing. Well, the wind's blowing in.
Yeah.
And he still got it out there. So Householder now with a full count. Yeah, two really, really solid people that really supported their schools and loved their schools and were just model. I mean, just great citizens, great role models, and great people.
Slow curve, walked him.
Inside. And that's
we got the radar love, Tony.
Walk number 2 for Nolan Blackburn. Householder with 17 stolen bases on the season. Ray, sectional start next week in baseball in West Virginia. We have two local teams that are number 1 seeds. Brooke and Madonna both got the number 1 seeds in their respective classes in their section or in their regions.
In baseball?
In baseball.
Oh, Madonna's the real deal. We've seen them a couple times. And Brooke, Doug Costain, and Timmy Provenzano over there have done nothing but make that team better.
Hunter Rusnick now. Second throw over to Householder. Dives back in. Blackburn, he's aware of Householder's speed. Wants to try to keep him as close to first base as possible. He'll come to the plate this time and deliver a high, ball 1 to Rusnick. Yeah, Doug Costain and Timmy, them guys at Brook, they got things rolling in the right direction. A young team still, and they got things rolling in the right direction. Number 1 seed, that's pretty good. Throw over to first, dive it back in. So one toss to the plate and 3 to first base here with Ty Householder on first base. The Householder, the delayed steal, and he's going to be in. He hangs on to the bag, diving in, and keeps his fingertips on the bag. Stolen base, a delayed steal, and Simmons throwing the ball down. A good throw, but not in time to get Householder.
Yeah, to get him, it had to be a fastball somewhere where Simmons can handle it. And
2 ball, no strike count now to Rusnick. And he'll take strike 1. Pretty much if Householder gets on first, you might as well just stick him on second base because he's probably going to end up there.
This radar love, Danny Vogel, I tell you, this radar love thing drives me crazy.
And the ball gets away, knocked down by Simmons.
Ready to throw it out the window, I'll tell you that.
But Simmons unable to keep Householder from getting to third base on the wild pitch. So Householder now third base, nobody out, and Rusnick with a 3-1 count. Steve had a little trouble with that thing last night, too. We were at a little bit of an angle, and it just didn't seem to be registering right. Ground ball to shortstop. Mayo up with it. He'll throw across to first base, and he'll get the out on Rusnick, but coming across the plate to score, run number 1, and even things up for Indian Creek is Ty Householder.
See what Householder does? He walks. He's on third on 2 stolen bases, and he ties your game up on a ground ball. He'll hurt you in a lot of ways.
That speed, it puts a lot of stress on the defense and causes a lot of problems for the pitcher. Sal Barcalow reached on an error his first time. Barcalow takes inside, ball 2.
Oh, this radar love.
Technology's great when it works.
Aggravating when it doesn't.
Dan.
I can hear him now.
We need that tutorial.
I can hear him now. Raymond, you got the 3 lines, then you let go of it. Then 43. That what he threw, 43 miles an hour.
Yeah, I think it might have been a little faster.
Yeah.
Strike 1, 3 ball, 1 strike count now to Barcalow. 1 out, nobody on, and he's going to reach first base via the base on balls, the third of the day now for Nolan Blackburn.
I'm not aggravating myself, Phil.
Yeah, I don't blame you. And those bases on balls, Ray, they will come back to haunt
Always
you.
do. Can't escape them.
And man, that's 3 now for Blackburn against 1 strikeout. The left-handed batting, Silas Hyde takes strike 1. He walked his first time up. Back in the first when the Redskins left the Blackburn worked out of a bases loaded situation with one out. Throw back to first. Barkalow dives in head first. Looked like he might have been leaning a little bit, but he does get back. Deke Mort, a long-time assistant coach here at Big Red, back in, or at Indian Creek.
On the staff of the Crusaders when they win the state championship in baseball as well, Tommy Mort. Younger brother of Joe Butter Mort.
Been around baseball a long, long time in this valley. Back in again is throw to first, Barkalow. Barkalow with just 4 stolen bases on the year, but he's got a nice lead out there at first base. I wouldn't be surprised to see Mike Cottis put him in motion. And a foul ball back to the screen for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. I think the throws over to first base kind of drive the batter a little bit crazy. You're sitting there waiting. And all of a sudden, when you do get a pitch, Hyde down the first baseline, foul. Nice play by Teak.
Okay, I hope you're taking an opportunity to make comment. We got a couple more entries here for our power tickets. We're going to do that in the 4th inning, draw that first game.
And a foul, and it's off the wrist or the thumb. Simmons took it in the hand.
Well, he took it last night. He took one in the ding-dong last night, man. Really, really went down for a while, man. I tell you, that's why they call them the tools of ignorance, man, because you take a beating back there, man. You give it up for the team.
And the umpire walked the ball back out to the pitcher, and he's talking to the pitcher just to give a little bit of time to Cale Simmons. And then one of the Big Red coaches is going to bring some new baseballs out to the umpire. I don't know that he needs them, but just to give Cale Simmons a minute. Now the umpire and Simmons tough as nails. Cale is tough as nails. No ball, 2 strike count to Hyde. Barkalow on first base. Outside. I'm not sure if that was I think it was his glove hand that he got whacked.
Score tied up here, 1-1. Top of the 3rd.
And fouled off to the near side. Count stands at 1-2. Barkalow on first base. 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. 1-1, as Ray said. Big Red and Indian Creek.
Creek wins the first one, 4-1 at Indian Creek. Base hit.
No.
Nice.
Nice job by the second baseman, Fabro, to get to that one.
Yeah, he surprised me, my goodness gracious.
Hard hit ball, and he's going to get the out at second base. 4-6 on the putout. And making a spin move, a very athletic move, Royal Mayo, but the ball sails to the screen, and safe at first is Silas Hyde on the fielder's choice. Not far enough away for him to advance on the errant throw. And now Gavin Pennell, who struck out looking his first time up.
Gavin Pennell.
Ball gets away.
Good buddies with his
Simmons
grandpa.
Can't find it. And round in second is Hyde, and Hyde's going to be into third. As Cale Simmons, the ball got away from Cale, and Cale had no idea where it was. And the pitcher, Blackburn, had to come and retrieve him. By the time he got it all the way around second base and on to third base was Silas Hyde on the wild pitch.
Yeah, it made me wonder a little bit. We can't see. Our angle is at that. We can't see that ball when it goes to the wall. And I've seen Blackburn in a sprint the opposite way of Simmons.
And a swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Pennell. But Cale Simmons, you saw it, ball hit the plate or hit in front of the plate, and the ball went awry, and Cale Simmons had no idea where it went. He was looking around, and Blackburn alertly got to it, but not before Hyde alertly gets around second base. I mean, he was chugging around second base. He wasn't slowing down.
No, Creek threatening again. 2 outs.
Ball fought back out of play by Pennell.
Pennell battling Blackburn.
2 ball, 2 strike count on Gavin Pennell here. 2 outs. Twos are wild here in the top of the third inning. 1-1 your score. Fouled back again by Pinal. Spoils another 2-2 count. Indian Creek trying to take the lead. Big Red trying to keep it even. Back up the middle. Ground ball. Knocked down by Blackburn. Picks it up. Throws it to first. And that's going to be out number 3. 1-3 on the out recorded. But 1 run on no hits. There were no errors, and there was 1 left. Your score at the end of 2.5 innings of play. Indian Creek 1, Big Red 1. We'll be back with more of Indian Creek and Big Red after this time out.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890. Looking for a place to stay? Then stay at the Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn and Suites, conveniently located in the beautiful Ohio Valley next to State Routes 22 and 7 at the gates of Franciscan University of Steubenville. Receive a warm welcome from friendly, attentive staff, providing all the amenities you deserve. Each guest room is done in beautiful modern decor, with amenities including a microwave and mini fridge, free high-speed wireless internet, and a flat-panel television. Stay in a suite for extra space with the same great amenities. Best Western Plus Franciscan Square Inn is a proud Barron sponsor.
You gotta fight for your right.
Okay, we're back here at the Crimson Complex. Got a little Mario's Italian restaurant meeting on the mound by the creek. There's Royal Mayo, who singled in the first inning, is up to bat to lead off the third inning. Big Red, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error. Creek, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors.
Mayo has scored the lone run for the Big Red. Exciting player, the shortstop freshman Royal Mayo. And he fouls it back out of play.
Big breaking curve. Let's see what Radar Love got going on, Danny Vogel.
Brothers, the 0-1 pitch. Mayo. He'll take it outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Swing and a miss by Mayo at the high heat. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
84 mile an hour.
Brothers with a little bit of a power pitcher. He'll get that one. Mayo gets a piece of that one to knock it out of play. 1 ball, 2 strike count stands. Mayo stays alive at the plate. First of the 3 hits for the Big Red on the game from Royal Mayo. And he'll take ball 2. Good eye by Mayo. That was a tough one to take. Good pitch by Brothers, but outside the zone. And he's going to take ball 3 now. Patient Royal Mayo now takes the count from 1-2 and fills it up to 3-2. Brothers. And he'll walk Mayo. Second walk of the game now for
now batting, right fielder, number 5.
Yeah, we said earlier, when all our audience to join our good friend Karen Morrison, invites our audience to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube. It's free. Join our over 10,000 followers, and you'll be notified each and every time we go live. The OhioValleySportsOnline.com, your sports authority.
And Mayo with a huge lead at first base. Brothers thought he had him at first, but Mayo able to dive in under the tag from Barkalow. Maddox Goulin, who singled his first time up. And taken off is Mayo. And a good throw by the catcher, Rustic, and he's going to tag out Mayo. Is the second baseman out there, Stan Amos. And if caught stealing, catcher to second for the first out of the inning. It took an outstanding throw because Mayo had a good jump.
Absolutely, man. Well, that was a gun, man. Mayo had a big jump. That ball was there waiting for him.
1 ball, no strike count now. Good job by Amos to apply the tag. And it takes for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Maddox. Goulin's like the hitting machine, Ray. All he does is get base hits, at least when we're here. And he hits it to second base that time and makes it a close play at first, but he's out as Amos.
Now
Takes the ground ball, gets it across the Barkalow for out number 2.
Matt Fabro.
Fabro, who had a single and an RBI in the first inning. On a strange play where the ball got away and bounced right back to the catcher as Goulin tried to score from third base, and he was tagged out at home plate on a base hit by Fabro. Fabro gets a hold of this one into center field.
Ooh, blew it right back in.
Yep.
Dropped it.
And Householder.
That was a wind ball, Phil.
Yeah, and Householder unable to catch up to it.
No, yeah.
I think he thought he had it measured, but that flag blown straight in, and Householder.
Now batting.
That ball just. I don't know. What do you think? 13. Double?
He played it right. I mean, his first step was back. That ball was well hit, but the wind knocked it directly down, and it caught Householder by surprise. He couldn't catch up to it.
And the error by the center fielder is something you don't see very often here. Brings up Nolan Blackburn, who struck out his first time out, and swings and misses at the first pitch. Second base occupied now by Fabro. No ball, 1 count. No ball, 1 strike count. Swing and a foul tip into the glove of Rusnick for strike 2. 0-2 count now. Blackburn with Fabro on second base in scoring position. The foul back by Blackburn on the 0-2 pitch. It'll stay 0-2.
Steubenville City Police making their presence known.
2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Runner on second base. Score tied at 1. High pop-up. Barkalow. Cam Sundert takes it, and the pop out to the first baseman is out number 3. No harm on the air. No runs. No hits. 1 error. 1 left. Your score at the end of 3 innings of play. Indian Creek 1, Big Red 1. You're watching high school baseball on the Ohio Valley Sports Authority and Ohio Valley Sports Online. Back after this.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890. Trying to find a local, family-owned pharmacy that doesn't treat you like a number, they treat you like, well, you. Visit Hood's Pharmacy. Find them at 971 Main Street in Follinsby. Hood's Pharmacy is family-owned. Family-owned for over 50 years. All insurance plans are accepted, and they have COVID-19 testing and vaccinations available, so no worries there. Hood's Pharmacy features Sarah's Candy, plus a wide selection of greeting cards. Get the friendly hometown service you deserve when you visit Hood's Pharmacy in Follinsby. Come visit the friendly pharmacist and staff at Hood's Pharmacy today. a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
The Jefferson County General Health District provides public health services focused on community wellness, disease prevention, and protection where Jefferson County residents live, work, learn, and play.
Jefferson County Health District, here to serve you.
We're back here at the Crimson Complex. Fourth inning.
Third baseman.
Brought to you by Humble Construction. Want to welcome them back on board after a little hiatus. Mike Humble and his son John of Humble Construction. Bouncer to third. Fielded cleanly. That A.J. Borsch down there?
That's A.J. at third base.
Nice job. One out, one pitch.
DiGrotolo, the third baseman for Creek, to the third baseman for the Reds, Big Red, and right across a beautiful toss across to Cooper, and out number one is DiGrotolo.
Okay, this half inning we're going to draw our first game, Reds and Pirates, Wednesday, May 21st at 12:35. Want to make it clear to everybody, it's a random draw we're going to have. If you can, and you're listening, or you're going to be told, like to have you at the Harp and the Habit on University Boulevard, McCarthy's Irish Pub, on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Tony Two Sandwiches will be there. And to get your picture for our website as well as get you the tickets. Sponsored by McCarthy's Irish Pub. We're going to draw that between the half inning on a random draw here.
2-ball, 1-strike count now to Stan Amos, the second baseman, flat out to center field his first time up. He'll get it back to the mound, right past the mound. Mayo scoops it up. Can't get it out of his glove, but he does in time and guns it across to Cooper for the out. 6-3 on the putout by Royal Mayo. I said, this guy's going to be something special.
Yeah, he was clean on that. He was a clean fielder.
Caleb Bodo.
Heard my man for the Creek, Caleb Bodo. Been a joy watching him for 4 years perform for Indian Creek football, basketball, and baseball.
His dad was a good athlete in high school as well.
Crusader.
I think he might have been 3 sports as well. I can remember from basketball he was a thorn in our side. And a shot to right field on his horse is the right fielder out there, Goulin, and he's going to make the catch. And that's going to be out number 3 on a fly to right. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Here, after 3.5 innings of play, your score, Indian Creek 1, Big Red 1, and we're going to draw that. We staying here, Ray? We're going to go.
We'll stay here. We'll stay here and draw the ticket, Tony. Okay, remember, we're going to get a winner here. Phil's going to draw it. A little random draw here. What you got, Phil?
Here you go.
Mary Iris. Mary Iris from Fallensby. Mary Iris. Okay, anybody knows Mary Iris, or if she's listening or watching, make sure she lets us know at Ohio Valley Sports Online at gmail.com. If you are listening, Mary, or if somebody's listening and knows Mary, make sure she shows up at McCarthy's Irish Pub at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Tony Two Sandwiches will be there to join you. Get a picture for the website and pick up your tickets from our sponsor, Chris McCarthy of McCarthy's Irish Pub on University Boulevard. That's for the Reds Pirates on Wednesday, May 21st at 12:35. Mary Iris from Fallsby, congratulations, and thanks for watching, Mary. We hope you enjoy the ball game. Even though the Buccos are playing, we hope you enjoy it anyway.
Good seats, too. Beautiful seats. 11 rows back, and 11 rows back behind home plate, right on the end, and just really, really beautiful seats, and probably the nicest ballpark in Major League Baseball. A.J. Borsch, Miles Cooper, and Cale Simmons come to the plate here for the Big Red in the 4th inning. Borsch walked his first time up, and he'll take ball 1.
We'll draw the second game in the 5th inning. Mary Iris, the winner from Fallensby.
Borsch takes ball 2. That's a nice giveaway. I want to thank.
Very, very appreciative. Absolutely, Phil.
Thank Chris McCarthy. That's a nice giveaway. And getting a hold of one into left field, and it's going to drop and get past the left fielder as he slipped. And Borsch around first on his way to second, and he's going to round second, but he's going to hold up there. He didn't look like he was carrying a tray of pizza, boy. He was motoring around the bases.
My man was moving right there. I know that's why they called his grandpa John the Jet Borsch, because he could fly. So A.J. going back here going to.
It's a Raji Home Improvement extra base hit for A.J. Borsch.
Yeah, I don't know if the left fielder misplayed that ball or it took a bad skip hop on him or what.
I think he misread the ball, and then he slipped, and the ball got past him, and he had to get on his horse. Did he and Starkey out there in left field? And he did a good job of keeping Borsch from getting to third base. Miles Cooper, who fouled off about a dozen baseballs his first time up, before striking out to end the first inning, takes ball 1. Big Coop, the first baseman. Borsch on second. Nobody out here for the Big Red at the bottom of the 4th. 1-1 your score. Big Red now with 4 hits on the campaign. They strung 3 together in the first inning, Ray. Like you said, they don't do that a lot. See if they can string a couple together here in the 4th inning.
So just like the first time these two met, we got a good game here going. 1-1, Big Red threatening. We're in the bottom of the 4th. 1 run, 4 hit, 1 error for Big Red. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error for Indian Creek.
2-1 count. Brothers looks the runner back, delivers down the pipe for strike 2. 2-2 now to Cooper. Cooper said, man, I wish I had that one back. Fly ball to right field, foul territory and out of play. Hits a screen out there that's over top of the bullpen in right field. Bodo gave chase, but unable to do anything with it. Cooper will be back at the plate. 2-2 count remains. Stiff sitting here. It is a beautiful day for baseball, though. Beautiful day for baseball. A little windy, but other than that, fouled off.
That wind has not stopped, Phil. It is blowing in, and it's a good blow. I'll tell you that right now.
It goes from blowing in most of the time. Sometimes it blows left to right.
Yes.
Most of the time it's blowing in, and that wreaks havoc on any fly balls or anything up in the air.
I want to welcome in my nephew, Jason Kernahan, one of our loyal viewers, taking time out. I expected him to be at my house fixing my steps on my deck, but I guess he's home watching the game.
Taken for ball 3 by Coop, 3-2. And Coop will swing through it, foul tip for a strikeout.
The electric go.
The electric go. It's electric strikeout number 3 for James Brothers. And out number 1. Cale Simmons, who grounded out to second base his first time up, took one off his hand an inning or so ago. Tough as nails back there is Cale Simmons. Simmons watches ball 1 outside. Borsch on second base, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. 1-1 your score. Big Red at Indian Creek. As you said, Ray, it's a good one. Always a good one. We always expect a good one when these two teams get together. Up the middle goes the shortstop. Pinal across the Barcelo. Out is Simmons, but it advances the runner Borsch to third base.
Now batting.
Pinel, a seasoned ball player, does a nice job for the Creek.
Crozier.
Good running back in football as well.
Very, very steady at shortstop for this
Good
team.
word to describe him, steady as an athlete. Very steady, very consistent, reliable. Good kid.
Crozier grounded to third his first time up. Takes high ball one. Yeah, seldom do you see Pinal make a mistake in whatever sport he's participating in. Just a very, like you said, very, very steady player. Pop foul to even the count at 1-1 by Crozier. Crozier's another speed demon for the Big Red. Covers center field, and he covers it extremely well. Brothers. Outside, ball two balls, one strike now. Runner at third is Borsch. 2 outs here now on the bottom of the fourth. Borsch led off with a Raji home improvement extra base hit, a double to lead the fourth inning off. Brothers trying to work his way out of it. Grounded sharply down the third base side. Foul. Way out in front that time was Crozier.
So Fred Hetherington got to be happy with the way things have gone so far. His team has fielded and they have hit.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Crozier. Number 8 hitter, center fielder. Where's number 8? Crozier fouls off again. Inside pitch. Gets enough of it to foul it off. Third base side. Count remains at 2-2. 2's wild, Ray. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Deuce is wild.
Brothers looks for the pitch at the stretch. Delivers, and a high fly ball into foul territory. Is that going to get out of play?
It does.
It's a 2-2 count. We're going to do it again.
I want to congratulate Brody Suckoch, the inaugural winner of the Frank Colella Charitable Foundation Scholarship.
A high pop-up, Cale Simmer, Rusnick chases, and it goes out of play, and Simmons can't get to it.
The Frank Colella Charitable Foundation Scholarship, which works solely off of the golf outing in September, going to award scholarships to Big Red, Indian Creek, Central, and then next year, Brook, Weir High, and Madonna.
That's nice. A nice
Yeah, absolutely. Got 6 schools were involved, and we will expand on that. That's our first 2 years that we're doing it. Brody Suckoch, the winner from Big Red, will award Indian Creeks on Monday and Central's on Wednesday at their awards banquets.
Outside fills the count up now at 3-2. Crozier. Borsch at third base, 2 outs. And he'll take ball 4, walk number 3, given up by Brothers, and Crozier now at first base. And let's see what Freddie Hetherington decides to do.
Left fielder, number 10, Brendan Dobrik.
Yeah, we got a Mario's Italian Restaurant timeout as Mike Cardis makes a visit to the mound. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. This is the High Valley Sports Online.
Discover the unique charm of Jacob & Sons Meats, a family-owned gem with over 40 years of dedication to quality. Since 1979, we've prioritized our customers, crafting over 100 varieties of homemade sausages and burgers that bring flavor to your kitchen table. Experience a shopping atmosphere unlike any other, with exclusive products you won't find elsewhere. Whether you order online for pickup or delivery, or visit us in person, we're here to serve you with gratitude and care.
In the heart of Steubenville, Ohio, the Jefferson County Republican Party stands as a beacon of hope and unity for our community. We are dedicated to preserving the values that make us strong: faith, family, and freedom. Together, we advocate for responsible government, economic growth, and the protection of individual liberties. Join us as we empower citizens, support local candidates, and foster a future where every voice is heard. Your involvement matters. Be a part of the change. In the heart of Steubenville, Ohio, the Jefferson County Republican Party stands as a beacon of hope and unity for our community. We are dedicated to preserving the values that make us strong: faith, family, and freedom. Together, we advocate for responsible government, economic growth, and the protection of individual liberties. Join us as we empower citizens, support local candidates, and foster a future where every voice is heard. Your involvement matters. Be a part of the change.
Josephine's Authentic Italian Food is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. We can carry out or have it delivered. Do you have an event that needs catered? Well, give Josephine's a call today, 740-282-1599. Josephine's has an extensive menu. Look them up on Facebook or call them now, 740-282-1599. Josephine's Authentic Italian Food, carry out or delivery.
Lovato, the batter here, Philly.
Lovato, a lot of changes here. Lovato going to be batting for Dobrev here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And he's faced a new pitcher. Gavin Pinal has moved from shortstop to pitcher. Stan Amos goes from second to shortstop. And coming in to play second base is Max Lane. He'll replace Brothers. So Lovato batting for Dobrev. 2-ball, 1-strike count now. Runner on first is Landon Crozier. Runner on third is A.J. Borsch. See how big a lead Crozier gets, just out to the cut. Shot down between first and second base into right field by Lovato for the base hit, and the Big Red takes the lead as A.J. Borsch crosses the plate on the RBI single by Nicky Lovato.
That's a big pinch hit for Dobrin. Bring up the top of the order and turn the order over for Freddie Hetherington with Royal Mayo coming back up. He's been on base twice.
And then with 2 outs, big hit, big job by Lovato there, big come through by Lovato.
Nice slow curve down the middle.
I've said this many times, in where you know well, it's hard to be a relief pitcher in high school baseball. Pinal had 8 warm-up pitches. So it's hard to get a rhythm when you're coming in relief. And I'm not making excuses for anybody, but anybody who comes in relief in high school baseball, it's very.
I think
very
anybody
difficult.
that tries to run this radar gun deserves a raise. I know that. This damn Vogel contraption he got going on here, I can't get it. I know I'm a slow learner, but come on, Phil.
Mayo swings and misses for strike 2. 1-ball, 2-strike count now. Pinal seems like he's getting in a rhythm now. Looks back, the runner at second. Swing and a miss.
I ain't
and
trying
Mayo
no
going to be
more.
tagged out for strike 3. Strikeout number 1. The electric strikeout for pitcher Gavin Pinal. 3 outs now, but not before the Big Red. 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors. There were 2 left. At the end of 4 innings of play, your score: Steubenville Big Red 2, Indian Creek 1. You're watching high school baseball on the Ohio Valley Sports Authority, Ohio Valley Sports Online. Back after this.
Looking for compassionate, top-quality care for your loved ones? Welcome to Lanzia Nursing Homes, with locations in Steubenville and St. Clairsville. At Lanzia, we provide a home-like environment with 24/7 skilled medical care, personalized services, and engaging activities. Our dedicated staff ensures your loved ones receive the best care possible in a safe and scenic setting. Visit Lanzia Nursing Homes today and experience the difference. Call us at 740-264-7101 or visit LanziaNursingHomes.com. Lanzia Nursing Homes, where care meets compassion.
We know what you want in a chainsaw. You want legendary performance, you want industry-leading ergonomics, and you want precision cutting that gets the job done quickly and safely. That's why we want you to try a Husqvarna chainsaw. With air injection, low vibration handles, and powerful X-Torque engines, Husqvarna chainsaws are trusted by professionals around the world. If you want to take down a tree or clear a forest, you'll want a Husqvarna chainsaw. It's what precision cutting is all about. Visit M&M True Value Hardware on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville today.
We're back here at the Crimson Complex as we move into the fifth inning. This fifth inning brought to you by Ohio Valley Mobile Audiology. Dr. Megan Presley, our good friend, we wanted to have her on air today. She'd not be able to make it. Her appointments ran over, so we'll get her.
Maybe she didn't hear us.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I'm sorry.
Base hit into center field.
Starkey gets things started on the 0-1 pitch. Line shot right up over the second base bag into center field. And that'll turn the order over and bring up Ty Householder here for the Indian Creek Redskins. Top of the order for Mike Cottis' team. 2-1, Big Red with the lead. Indian Creek now with a little bit of a threat here. It's Householder. The runner on first is Starkey. Nobody out here in the top of the fifth. Ty takes strike one.
Okay, Mary Iris wins the Reds Pirates on Wednesday, May 21st. Mary Iris from Fallensby. It's a 12:35 game, Mary. We hope that somebody can get the word to her sooner or later and let her know to contact us at Ohio Valley Sports Online at gmail.com or just show up at the Harp and Habit, McCarthy's Irish Pub on University Boulevard on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Tony Lally will be there to greet you, get a picture for the website, and get you your tickets, courtesy of Chris McCarthy from the Irish Pub in Steubenville, Ohio. Congratulations, Mary Iris.
And the 0-2 pitch.
Deep drive. At the wall, makes the catch.
Nice job out there in left field by
Now
Brendan. I don't know if that's Dobroff back out there now or if it's Lovato. I couldn't tell who's. We'll have to wait and see who's out there.
Regardless of what it was, he made a nice play. He turned his back to the infield, got to the ball, felt for the wall, was right on the warning track.
Nice hard hit ball again by Householder, deep. But the wind blowing in
absolutely
did not help that one. Rusnick now. Throw over to first, diving back into Starkey.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Big Red. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error. Excellent game so far by Blackburn.
And Rusnick 0 for 2 today thus far. Fly to center field and a ground out to the shortstop. Was an RBI ground out. And the ball gets away from Simmons. He keeps it in front of him, but advances to second base on the wild pitch is going to be Starkey, now in scoring position for Rusnick. Chance for another RBI for Hunter. Rusnick, hard shot to short. Going to come to third base. And a low throw. And sliding in head first safely is going to be
Now batting.
Starkey.
Number 3, Sal Barkalow.
Mayo saw the play, backhanded the ball, went to third base. I think is that Borsch at third?
Yeah.
Borsch tried to get him. Maybe he thought his hand slid off the bag, but good slide in there. Beat the throw first and third now. 1 out.
Barkalow fouls it off the opposite way for strike 1. Good base running by Starkey. Hustled down the third base side and dove into third base. It was a hard play. I don't know if he'd have made the play to first base or not, Mayo, so he made pretty much the only play he could make. and taken off and shot to third base. Cross to first, he holds the bag, and out at first is Barkalow, but scoring from third base is going to be Starkey to tie this one up.
Now batting.
The fact that the runner was in motion, Ray, I think kept him out of the double play. Nice play by Borsch to get it over to first base for the out.
I think Borsch, I think he hesitated for a second because he wanted to come home. He wanted to come home with it, but then he got the shore out. Because you're right, big jump on the base runner at first to get the second.
Brings up Silas Hyde, who has been on base twice with a walk and a fielder's choice. Two ball, no strike count now to Hyde. Runner on second is Rusnick. Used to be when you had the catcher running the bases, there wasn't a whole lot of speed there. But times have changed. Rusnick with 8 stolen bases, so he has a little bit of wheels. 3-0 count, and they're going to just put Silas Hyde on. So an intentional walk to Silas Hyde, fourth walk of the day.
Now batting, number 6, Gavin.
2 outs.
Pennell.
That brings up the steady Pennell. Struck out and grounded back to the pitcher.
Only a junior.
Takes a ball. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes now to Gavin. And a swing and a miss by Pennell. Offers it that one to be even to count at 1-1. A little off-speed pitch that time by Blackburn. Inside, Pennell takes ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the 5th inning. 2-2 your score. Indian Creek and Big Red. 2 outs. Indian Creek threatening.
Ooh, that's going to hurt. Danny Guida, your personal injury attorney in Weirton, West Virginia for Ohio, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. For all your personal injury needs, call Dan Guida.
The old ouch pitch.
Yep.
That'll bring up Dom DiGratola. DiGratola 0 for 2, fly to right and grounded to third in his 2 at-bats today. Good job by Simmons keeping the ball in front of him. The pitch outside, a little bit wide of the plate. Bases loaded now for the Creek. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. 1 run already in. Looking to do more damage. Takes ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes now. DiGratola, the junior. And DiGratola takes inside, hops out of the way of that one, and DiGratola with a 3-0 count now. Blackburn looks like he's getting a little bit tired, Coach.
No chin music.
Yep. Shaking his arm out there, trying to loosen his arm up a little bit. Not sure how many pitches. And that's going to miss, and it's going to walk in the go-ahead run now as Rusnick going to cross the plate with run number 3 for the Creek. And a ball 4. DiGratola now with the RBI on the bases-loaded walk. And the Big Red pitching coach going to come out and I think going to make a change.
Got a Mario's Italian Restaurant trip to the mound here. We'll take a quick break. This is Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be right back. Looking for a great meal? Stop in Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge and DeCarlo's Pizza, located at 3806 Main Street in Weirton. Proudly serving the tri-state area for over 60 years. Family owned and operated, serving salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza 7 days a week. Call Danny at 304-748-1179 or visit them at mariosrestaurantandlounge.com. Good luck to all area teams from Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge.
Change, Ray, is they're going to stick with Blackburn here against Stan Amos now, the second baseman, or now the shortstop. And he'll miss inside to Amos, ball one.
Well, you got to find his release point, man. That's the key. The release point where that front foot's falling.
And he gets one over the middle of the plate for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. A hit batsman, a walk, a hit batsman, and a walk. The last 3 batters here. So a little talk to the pitcher. And he's going to hit the inside corner for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Amos. 2 outs here, 2 runs in, bases loaded for Creek. 3-2 they lead. Fouls it back. Once again, the base is juiced for the Creek. Blackburn, 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Stan Amos. Fly to center and grounded to short in his 2 times at the plate. Get a high fly ball into no man's land, but coming in to left fielder and
Let's
makes
see
the
who
catch.
He is, Shelly. Closes Big Red out of the inning there. Leave the bases jammed. We're going to stay here after Philly gives that out. Go ahead, Philly.
2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, 3 left. And at the end of 4.5 innings of play, Indian Creek now with the lead of 3-2 over to Big Red, and we're going to stay here and draw the second game.
Okay, these are for the Astros Pirates on Wednesday, June 4th. We want to thank everybody for being involved in this. Thank Chris McCarthy. It's been a lot of fun for us. We've got a lot of comments back. Philly, whenever you're ready, go ahead and draw that name.
Put my hand in his bag here and mix these things around and pull another one out, and here you go, Ray.
Okay, we got a Steubenville guy here, Royal Mayo from Steubenville, Ohio. Royal Mayo wins the Astros Pirates Wednesday, June 4th at 6:40. Pick up them tickets at the Harp and the Habit on Saturday at 1 o'clock. So we want to thank everybody once again. Want to congratulate Mary Irish from Fallensby and Royal Mayo from Steubenville, the winners. The winners of the Pirate tickets donated by McCarthy's Irish Pub, the Harp and the Habit on University Boulevard, Saturday, 1 o'clock. Go ahead, show up there, introduce yourself to Tony 2 Sandwiches. He'll be good for 2 sandwiches and a big 16-ounce draft beer, and everything will be fine, right, Tony? And he'll bring his wife Tracy too. So Royal and Mary, those tickets aren't free. It's gonna cost you something from Tony. I know that. Right, Tony?
Tony just happy to provide the tickets. And if there's somebody, if you don't want to go, if you don't have anybody to go with, you can always ask Tony.
Call Tony. That's right. Nothing better than free, right, Tony? My old buddy Don Butch Morrison used to say, when it's free, take 2.
Big Red now Goulin at the plate, 1 for 2, singled and grounded to second. His 2 times up. Hard hit ball. Ooh, flagged down by the second baseman Lane. He gets it to first. Is it in time? Yes, it is.
He's playing a second base there. Maddox Gould. He's robbed Maddox twice.
Max Lane makes a diving play this time and makes the out at second base. Great, nice play by Max Lane. Just entered the game last inning when Pinal went to the pitching mound and Amos went to short. So you're right, Dave. The second baseman has robbed him 2 times. Fabro now. Fabro. A single and an error on the center fielder hit his 2 times. So he's reached base both times. Had an RBI in this game as well. See if Matt Fabro can get things started here for the Big Red. Trailing now by a count of 3-2. First time they trailed in the game here at the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-1 count, 1 out. Pinal delivers ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now. And the runner safe at first base.
Number 13, Nolan
So
Blackburn.
Blackburn with a chance to help himself here, Phil.
Fabro with a base hit. That's going to be the 6th of the game for the Big Red. And that's going to bring up Nolan Blackburn, who has struck out and popped to first base. He'll take ball 1 by Pinal. Good jump out there. Good lead by Fabro. All the way out to the cut. Beyond the circle. Fouled back. Nice cut by Blackburn. Evens the count at 1-1. Oh, stand up here for a second. These old bones get weary. Sitting in one position. Taken inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Blackburn trying to help himself. Runner on first is Fabro. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Taken inside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Throw to first. Gets away. But not far enough. Barkalow chases it down, and Fabro just going to stay at first base. He dives back in. 3 ball, 1 strike count on Blackburn. Runner goes. Shot down the third base line. Foul.
Wow, he hit all that, boy. He got it all.
It wasn't fouled by much, but nonetheless outside the line. Blackburn did. That was a shot down third. That has still been running if that ball stays fair, but unfortunately for the Big Red. Ball comes back in. The pitcher has 2 to choose from now. Makes his choice, throws it back to the catcher. And Resnick will give it to the umpire, and back to play we go. 3 ball, 2 counts right is filled up now for Blackburn. And that was a shot, Ray. Throw over to first. Back in head first is Fabro. Coach Pirro out there making sure his base runner is okay. Fabro a little bit shaken up on that. Dive in and throw over. Off the bag beyond the circle. A fly ball to left field.
Trouble. Boy, that wind is moving, I tell you, moving that ball, Phil.
Yeah, and Starkey thought he had a beat on it. And he had to,
Number 3.
He went into a dead sprint to get to it.
Yep, he had to sprint to the ball, and he does make the play. But again, not an easy one. Is that fly ball? You know, that any fly ball that comes, man, there the wind is wreaking some havoc. It's going to bring up A.J. Borsch. Borsch, who has walked and had a Radji Home Improvement extra base hit, a double his last time up, scored a run. Freshman third baseman. He'll take a hack at that one and knock it foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fabro, the runner at first. 2 outs now for the Big Red. Bottom of the 5th. Ball fouled the opposite way, out of play. Takes the count to 1-2. Pinal gets the sign. And a golf shot up the middle. Line drive into center field. Base hit. Round in second. Headed for third. There's going to be a play. Is it? Nope. He's there. Slides in safely. Does Fabro. And on the throw, taking second base, is going to be A.J. Borsch.
I'm going to tell you something. That was very, very solid base running. Good throw from the center fielder, Householder. Ball was on the money, but Fabro cut that corner perfectly, got himself into third safely, set it up 2 outs. Big opportunity here with Cooper up.
Cooper, 2 ducks on the pond, 2 RBI possibility here. The Big Red could take the lead with a Cooper base hit. He's going to watch strike 1. Cooper 0 for 2 today.
Well, 68-mile-an-hour changeup.
No ball, 1 strike count now to Cooper. Pinal.
Radar love, Tony.
And he misses with that one. Coming from the windup, you don't see that very much in high school baseball, but Pinal, with runners on second and third, decided to come from the windup. Nobody to hold on base, really, with 2 outs. A shot to third, foul by Cooper.
Pinal got a battle here.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Cooper has fouled off probably a couple of boxes worth of baseballs here this afternoon. So he's a battler. Hits a shot to short. Amos across the Barcelo, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. And the Big Red threaten but don't score. In the 5th inning, no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Your score at the end of 5 innings of play: Indian Creek 3, Big Red 2. Back after this.
Are you craving delicious Italian food? Look no further than Naples Spaghetti House in Steubenville. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 11 in the morning till 7 at night, Friday from 11 to 8, Saturday from noon to 8, and Sunday from noon to 7. Come in for our weekly lunchtime special or check out our monthly specials for even more delicious options. Oh, and don't forget, we're closed on Mondays. Visit us at 329 North Street in Steubenville or give us a call, 740-283-3405 to place an order for Naples Spaghetti House, serving up the best Italian food in Steubenville.
Did you know you can purchase EPA hand sanitizer for your home or business locally? Well, you can. National Colloid is a local company who distributes commercial and residential quantities of hand sanitizer. Order the FDA-approved hand sanitizer today. It's available in 55-gallon, 5-gallon, and 1-gallon containers. You just order and pick it up. No waiting for shipping. Get your hand sanitizer for your business or home today. Call National Colloid at 740-282-1171. That's 740-282-1171.
We're back. This 6th inning brought to you by Dr. Edward Jagala of Ohio Valley Vision.
Moto, the batter, 0 for 2 today. Flied out to center, flied out to right. Fouls that one off for strike 1. The number 8 hitter for the Creeksters. Blackburn. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Blackburn, not flashy numbers. 1 strikeout, 4 walks, 1 hit batsman. But just working very steady here and keeping the Creek to 3 runs here, giving his team a chance to win. That one in the turf for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Caleb Boda. Ball gets away for 3 balls and 1 strike. Back to the screen. On Decky and Starkey, then Ty Householder here in the 6th inning for Indian Creek. And he's going to take strike 2 to fill the count up at 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Caleb Boda. Fouled back to the screen. One more time, and we'll do it one more time. A 3-2 count. Top of the sixth, 3-2, Indian Creek with the lead. Big Red giving them everything they want today. High fly ball. Short center. Who's going to take charge? Second baseman. Fabro. That looked like it was going to short center, and it ended up at second base. And Fabro
Now batting.
puts it away for out number 1.
Ian Starkey.
Now Ian Starkey, the left fielder, who has popped to short and singled and scored for Indian Creek, and Freddie Hetherington on his way out to the mound. We're going to have a Mario's Italian Restaurant mound visit. Let's see if he's going to make a change. Ray, we'll be back after this short timeout.
Looking for a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle? Ohio Motor Group has you covered. Visit us in Steubenville, Bridgeport, or online. We've got cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit every budget and lifestyle. Bad credit? No problem. We offer guaranteed credit approval. If we can't approve you, no one can. Check out our inventory online at ohiomotorgroup.com or stop by one of our locations today. Drive away in your dream car.
Freddie with just some words of wisdom to his pitcher.
Freddie got lots of words of wisdom when it comes to pitching.
And Starkey going to hit it into the hole. Mayo with a long throw, not going to be in time. Starkey going to beat that one out. Mayo did everything he could to get to that one, but once it got past the third baseman, Boris was diving.
Now batting.
That was in deep in the hole, and
Ty
Mayo
Householder.
not able to get Starkey on that one. So the base hit for the Indian Creek left fielder. That'll bring up the top of the order, and Ty Householder. Householder has doubled, walked, fly to left, deep to left, scored a run. So he has an Radji Home Improvement extra base hit. Then he takes strike one, does Ty Householder. The Marshall commit.
Almost jacked when they got him on the warning track. Against his strong wind still blowing in.
0-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike two by Ty Householder. Blackburn, 0-2 count to Householder. Runner on first is Starkey. They put him in motion. Householder hits a fly ball to center field. Tailing away. Crozier makes his way. Going to throw back to first, and diving back in is going to be Starkey. Crozier with it on his horse.
Yes.
Able to run that one down. Tried to double off the runner at first base. Unable to do so. Is diving back into Starkey.
Now batting.
Once again,
Number
Householder
21.
puts a charge into one.
Hunter
And a really good play
Rushing.
out in center field by Landon Crozier.
Outstanding play by Crozier. Throwing behind the runner as well.
And now Rusnick, who has scored a run as well. The go-ahead run. 0 for 3. Reached on a fielder's choice this last time. Fly to center, round to short, has an RBI as well. Runner at first is Starkey. 2 outs here at the top of the sixth. Indian Creek. 3-2 they lead. Throw to first. Diving back in Starkey.
Been a good ball game. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Indian Creek, 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. Man, made the most of them 3 hits.
Yes, they have.
Blackburn struggled a little bit with the walks in that inning. As Creek picked up 2.
Yeah, there's 4 walks total. 2 walks and a hit batsman helped Indian Creek out. Ray. Umpire asking for something to be moved in the dugout. And the ball 1 pitch is ball 2, high and outside to Rusnick. Rusnick, the catcher. A high pop-up in the infield. Going to be an adventure. But camped under it is Blackburn, and he'll put it away for out number 3 here in the 6th inning. no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. Your score here at the Crimson Complex after 5.5 innings of play, Indian Creek 3, Big Red 2, back after this.
Are you seeing the world as clearly as you should? At Ohio Valley Vision Center, we believe in providing top-quality eye care for you and your family. From comprehensive eye exams to the latest in eyewear fashion, our experienced optometrists are here to help. Located in Steubenville and Weirton, we offer convenient hours to fit your busy schedule. Thanks to Ohio Valley Vision Center, you can see better than ever. Call us today at 740-283-3937 or visit OhioValleyVisionCenter.com to schedule your appointment. Ohio Valley Vision Center. Your vision, our focus.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Ohio's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
At Poe Financial, Richard Poe can help you with all your financial needs, from retirement planning to investment management. With his expertise and guidance, you can feel confident about your financial future. Richard Poe is a 1971 graduate of Steubenville High School, and he lives out of the area, but he loves the Ohio Valley. Richard Poe wishes good luck to all area teams and is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Call him at 614-806-2230. That's 614-806-2230.
We're back here at the Crimson Complex. Ray Sucklotch along with Phil Ruzak and Tony Lelly as we move into the bottom of the 6th.
Bottom of the order for the Big Red. Cale Simmons pops it up, but it's going to find its way out of play behind home plate. So it'll be strike 1 on Cale Simmons. 7-8-9 here for the Big Red. I believe that Dobrev re-entered the game into left field after the Lovato pitch hit for him. So it'll probably be Dobrev batting here. We'll find out for sure here in the bottom of this inning here. Simmons 0-1 count. Simmons going to ground it to short. Amos snatches it up across the first. Bartolo. And it's out number 1. 6-3 for the first out here in the bottom.
Now batting, number 8.
And Ray, Poe Financial.
Crozier.
You mess with Poe, you ain't Poe no mo.
There you go, Richard Poe, 1971 graduate, Steubenville Big Red, one of my favorite people. Lots of fun, Richard Poe, living in Grove City, Ohio.
Landon Crozier. Crozier with a hard hit ball. Wind's knocking it down and knocks it down to the shortstop.
Goodness gracious.
Yes. That ball looked like it was, that ball looked like it was headed for the gap in left center field, and the wind knocked it down to the shortstop.
Yeah.
Caleb Conrad.
Here's my man David Conrad's boy Caleb. Got a pinch hit, base hit last time we were on. Gets all his athletic ability from his mother. That's usually the way it works.
Conrad, the junior. And he'll take a cut at that one and miss for strike 1. 0-1 count now to Conrad. Pitch hitting here for Dobrev. And he'll foul that one off for a 0-2 count now. Conrad here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
So he's in the hole in 0-2 with 2 outs.
Bottom of the 6th inning here, 3-2 Indian Creek with a lead. 0-2 pitch taken for ball one by Conrad. Outside, ball two, just misses his Pinal. Pinal working very, very quickly here, Gray. Not taking any time between pitches. Winds up and away it comes. The shot to center field. Householder makes the grab, and that's going to do it for the bottom of the sixth inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Your score at the end of 6 innings of play. Creek 3, Big Red 2. Back after this.
Are you looking for high-quality mulch and aggregates for your landscaping needs? Look no further than Rawson's Mulch and More. Serving the Ohio Valley and tri-state area, Rawson's delivers top-notch products right to your doorstep. From decorative stone to mulch and more, Rawson's has got you covered. Don't settle for less. Choose Rawson's Mulch and More for all your landscaping needs. Call 740-632-7742 to place your order today.
Can you go for an unbeatable deal on your next car or truck? Visit Steeltown Pre-Owned Auto Sales at 3135 Main Street in Weirton. Discover a wide selection of quality pre-owned vehicles, each thoroughly inspected for your peace of mind. Whether you're searching for a reliable sedan or a rugged truck, our friendly team is here to help you find the perfect fit at a price you'll love. Drive home happy. Visit Steeltown Pre-Owned Auto Sales today.
At Steel & Wolf Funeral Homes, we honor lives with compassion and dignity. With 2 convenient locations in Weirton, West Virginia, we offer personalized services tailored to your needs. From pre-planning to grief support, our caring staff is here to guide you through every step. Choose Steel & Wolf, where memories are cherished forever.
We're back here at the Crimson Complex. Final inning of play.
Barkalow, the number 3 hitter, wears number 3 on his back, and he swings, takes a big cut. He comes up empty at first. Pitch number 1 here in the 7th inning from.
7th inning brought to you by Barium and Chemical.
Blackburn's second pitch bounces in front of the plate. Ball one strike. Rawson's Mulch and More out of town scoreboard. Madonna 2, Monroe Central nothing, going into the bottom of the 5th inning. Don has earned that. Trying to duck away from it. Takes the cut at it and called for the strike on the appeal. So it's a 1-2 count strike now to Barkalow, earning that number 1 seed in Region 1, Section 1, or Region 1 of Class Single A in West Virginia. Congratulations to T.J. Miller and the Blue Dons, and also to Doug Costain and the Bruins, as they have also earned that number 1 seed. We're highest number 6 seed in that same region with Brook. And a swing and a miss. Barkalow gets tagged out by the catcher. Barkalow out number 1 here on the.
Now batting, number 24.
Electrico, it's
Silas
electric strikeout.
Hyde.
Number 2 on the day for Blackburn. Brings it a left-handed hitting Silas Hyde. Hyde puts a charge into this one. Goulin camps under it. High fly to right field is caught for out number 2 by Maddox Goulin. And that's going to bring up Gavin Pinal.
Now batting, number 6, Gavin Pinal.
Well, Pinal come in and from his shortstop position as a relief pitcher. He's been steady. Pop straight up.
Pinal 0 for 2 with a hit batsman. He's reached base 1 time in his 3 plate appearances. No ball, 1 strike count. Blackburn. Inside, dancing out of the way is Pinal. 1 ball, 1 strike. Junior standout. And behind him goes that one. Blackburn says, that one got away a little bit. 2 balls, 1 strike. Should have missed to the outside this time. 3 balls, 1 strike count now. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Pinal takes ball 4, and he'll reach on walk number 5.
Now batting, number 12, Dom DeGratola.
So Dom DeGratola comes up with 2 outs and a runner on first in Pinal. Pinal a threat to swipe a bag. Doesn't have a real big lead at the moment. And the ball gets away, and he'll head to second base. Pinal rounds the bag, and he'll head back. Has gathered it up as Cale Simmons. Couldn't knock that one down on the wild pitch.
That'd be a big run if Creek could get that up for insurance purposes.
Yeah, it's a nice breather for your pitcher for Pinal. With 2 outs now, and a runner on second base. See if Gratola can deliver, and delivers.
Fly
Shot
ball
to left field. That'll be an adventure, and making the catch out there. I'm not sure who it is.
I think he just got. I think that young man right there was just brought up off the JV team. Fred Hetherington brought him up, get an extra outfielder in the lineup. Maybe his name will come to me here in a minute.
I have their roster.
We go to the 7th inning here. It's Ray Suckotch along with Tony Lelly and Phil Rujak. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is John Denholm, PGA professional at Steubenville Country Club. Call us today at 440-477-3368 to take advantage of our discounted membership program with offers up to 50% for membership dues. Our deal ends May 31st. I look forward to talking with you soon.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
SBRTA can connect you to all kinds of destinations. Whether you need to connect to the Pittsburgh Airport or connect across the river to Weirton, SBRTA has the connection you need. SBRTA and its connectivity can also connect you to Wheeling, St. Clairsville, Robinson, and downtown Pittsburgh. With SBRTA and its affordable annual pass, wherever you need to go, SBRTA can connect you there.
Center Strength and Wellness Center is a training facility for both athletes and non-athletes and is located inside the Blue Wave Center in Fallersby, West Virginia. Pete and Ralph have over 10 years experience working at the Division I college level and will create programs to suit clients of all ages while addressing the individual and specific needs and goals of each and every client they work with. Follow Center on Facebook and Instagram and get started on a healthier you today.
All right, Creek needs 3 outs here to close it out, and they're going to face Pinnell's going to face the top of the order.
And Mayo with a shot to right field. Bodo, Cam Sunder makes the catch, out number 1.
I think the wind helped that one a little bit, blowing that way, but Bodo quick to get under it, secure the first out. Pinnell looking for the save. Or would this be the wind, Phil? When did he come in?
3 2/3 innings, so I think he would get the save. I think he has the only save.
Maddox Goulin trying to find the line down the third base line, going opposite field. He's usually strictly a pool hitter. Goulin really coming on, man, hitting the ball, I tell you.
He has the only 2 saves of the year for Indian Creek. He does pull it to right field, high in the air, and Bodo camps under again for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 7th, and that's going to bring up the final hope for the Big Red, number 3 hitter Matt Fabro. Rossins Baltimore out-of-town
Now
scoreboard. Madonna softball leads Cameron in the top of the 7th, 5-0. Madonna baseball in the bottom of the 6th leads Monroe Central 4-0. And a score of very interest. 2 really, really good softball teams. Oak Glen beat Wheeling Central 3-1 final today. So Oak Glen in the driver's seat in that section in Class AA softball. High in the air, Fabro. Shortstop, Amos, going to make the catch, and that's going to do it for this one. No run, no hits.
That's the end of the ball game.
No errors, and nobody
score,
left.
Indian Creek
Your
3,
final score.
Steubenville 2.
Indian Creek 3.
Please drive home safely.
Big Red 2. We'll be back with a wrap-up after this timeout.
At Trinity Health System, we have a profound respect and awe for all creation. We are motivated by the words of Christ to be his hands and heart to those in need. Our doctors, nurses, and staff are driven by selfless performance, combining our expertise with the technology to bridge the gap to healthier communities. Healthcare isn't just about healing, it's about human dignity. Trinity Health System, inspired by faith, serving you with distinction.
When you hear the name Tri-State Mobile Audiology, you should know that you'll get quality hearing health care right at your door. It's convenient and professional, locally owned and operated. We provide services along with counseling and education that, if you can't leave the house or rely on transportation, can help improve your quality of life and hearing ability. With Tri-State Mobile Audiology, there are no gimmicks, no bait and switch marketing, and we provide much more than just a hearing test.
So contact Tri-State Mobile Audiology today, where hearing care is health care.
Your vehicle deserves the best at Valvoline Express Care, the only authorized Valvoline Express Care within 60 miles. We're locally owned and operated.
We take pride in serving our community. Every day, we honor our veterans and Franciscan University of Steubenville employees with special discounts. Enjoy peace of mind with our complimentary checkup, because your safety is our priority. At Valvoline Express Care, all cars and trucks are welcome. Come experience the difference.
You're not just a customer, you're a family.
Are you tired of lugging heavy water bottles from the store to your home or office? Look no further than Water Transport in Hopedale, Ohio. For over 36 years, we've been providing premium quality water to the tri-state region. Our team is dedicated to delivering fresh, clean water right to your doorstep. With our reliable and efficient service, you'll never have to worry about running out of water again. Call us today at 740-264-9999 to schedule your delivery and experience the convenience of water transport. Are you craving a juicy steak or a hearty burger? Look no further than the Ville Restaurant and Bar. Our family-owned restaurant has been serving American and Italian fare since 1996. From homemade soups to char-grilled steaks, we have something for everyone. Dine in or carry out. Lunch and dinner served all day. Visit us at 100 Mall Drive, Steubenville. Cheers to good food and great company.
All right, we're back here at the Crimson Complex with our Jimmy John's post-game report. Philly, I'll tell you, Big Red played them well, but this couldn't get the big hit when they had to, and Indian Creek did what they had to do, got enough runs, played excellent defense, and pitched well to gain the victory.
And you got to give Nolan Blackburn credit. Shy of a couple of walks and a hit batsman in an inning, he pitched a really, really good ball game here. Keeps Indian Creek to 3 runs. Gave the Big Red a chance to win. Big Red put together 7 hits, Ray, but they just couldn't get the timely hit, as you said. And Indian Creek makes the most of their 3 hits. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 9 left on base for Indian Creek. Big Red 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 7 left on base. So good job by the pitchers today, Pinal with the save. Good job by Brothers coming in and keeping things down. And I give credit to the kids defensively, especially the outfielders.
Absolutely.
The infielders, because of the way the wind's blowing. They did a nice job out there.
Nice day here, windy day here at the Crimson Complex. But like Mike Carter said before the game, Philly, they get enough hits to get the job done, and they pick up the win with that. Freddie Hetherington's group, they're struggling here. You know, they're below 500, but they're still battling. Made some changes with personnel here. Going to try and finish the season strong here. As Coach Carter says, they got the tournament draw on Sunday, so we'll see where that goes, and we'll set our schedule up and let you know through our website. So stay in touch. Want to congratulate Mary Iris and Royal Mayo for our ticket winners, and want to thank Chris McCarthy of McCarthy's Irish Pub at the Harp and the Habit on University Boulevard for getting our audience involved. I want to thank all our audience members for not only tuning in, but getting involved and making that pirate ticket giveaway a lot of fun. I'm sure we'll do it again down the road. That's going to do it here for Phil Ruzak and Tony Lully. This is Ray Suckart saying thanks for watching. Bye-bye.